Morning, everyone. I hope you've got your coffee ready. If you're watching it back, hopefully you're sitting somewhere comfortable. I'm just waiting a couple of moments for some people to join me live. Looks like the first people are here. Hello, hi, welcome to the Yarn Whisperer at Yorkshire Yarn Fest. As always, these 15-minute slots go super fast. So I have 4 new colourways to show you today. And I'll take you through some of the other collections I've been working on recently. Hiya. Just to make sure it's clear, if I miss your question in the DMs, in the comments, slide into my DMs and ask me on Yarn Whisperer. So at the _ Yarn Whisperer Instagram is at the _ Yarn Whisperer. Yarnwhisperer.co.uk is the website. You know all that stuff already. So let's just crack on, yeah? Okay, so first of all, especially for Yorkshire Yarn Fest, this is my Equinox colourway, okay, which is a kind of, it celebrates the vernal equinox, which is the official name for the spring one. I've got my kind of wintry colours from the Solstice Garden, and I played with yellow, which meant that we got lots of lovely greeny hints. And so it's kind of like that transition between winter and spring. Okay, so there's my Equinox colourway, especially for this weekend. I'll only be dyeing it this weekend and into next week. So if you want some, there's a limited amount available right now, and then it's on pre-order as well. But pre-order will close probably next week. So that's Equinox. Now for the fun bit. So I have been obviously dyeing the tarot card collection for a little while now. I think we're up to about 17 or 18 colours in total, most of which are in stock. And as I've shown you before, they all work really well together because of the black and white strands in the yarn. So the black yarn kind of holds everything together. 3 new colourways to talk to you about today. So the first one I'm going to show you is this lovely purpley lilac grey and white affair. This is called King of Coins. This goes really nicely with Death. Okay, so King of Coins is all about success and victory and valor, bravery, that kind of thing. So they go really well together. And if you want a 3-skein shawl, add in some of the Fool, and you've got a lovely 3-skeiner. Okay, but it actually works with lots of other colours too. So there's a really nice one. King of Coins. Okay, King of Coins. The next one I wanted to show you was another new one. This is called The Moon. So I've gone quite literal with this one. Midnight blues, denim blues, inky sort of blues, and just one area, quite small area of white left. Again, it would go in a really nice fade. It also would work really nicely as a complete contrast with the sun. So there you've got the moon and the sun. And that could be a really nice kind of primary coloured shawl if you were doing a shawl. So the moon and the sun working together there. They go really nice. It's great to see all your love hearts. Thank you so much. It's really, I'm so happy that you love this collection, because I'm super loving dyeing it up. It's kind of funny how much I'm into it. And then this next one is called the 4 of Wands. Now, the 4 of Wands card is all about celebration, joy, beauty, kind of a party atmosphere. And I had no choice. I had to go full rainbow on this one. So I've literally gone for all the colours. It's actually dyed up. The way I dye, I tend to have a bit of water in the baths. So the dyes are allowed to kind of play with each other. And it makes for a more organic, blendy kind of yarn. It's not quite so speckled. But I've got all the colours in there. We've got all the primary colours, and then obviously secondary colours come in because of how those primary colours mix in certain areas of the dye bath. And then when I flip the yarn over, I actually add in some magenta. So you get some really lovely peachy colours, some bright pinks. Every hank is kind of unique, to be fair. They're all a bit, they're in the same batches, but they're all kind of a bit different. So if you were working up a bigger project, you'd need to alternate your hanks on this one, but you're guaranteed to have all the colours. And just to give you a little hint, it looks great caked up. So I've actually caked myself a lot because I'm making a Musselburgh hat at the moment, and there's it knitted. So I've started the Musselburgh, but you can see that you get kind of all the colours in there, literally all the colours. Completely random. I had 2 batches of those on the website this morning, and I've just looked before I came on and they've all gone. So what I've done is I've popped the pre-orders up for that one. So I've put on 20 hanks. I like to do my pre-orders where I only have them on pre-order if I know I've got the base in, so I can get it to you in a week. That's kind of how I like to work. So there's 20 hanks available as pre-orders. I can probably get some more yarn in the next couple of days. Fingers crossed. But if you jump into my DMs, if anything's ever out of stock, just jump into the DMs and ask me. Yeah, I do try and knit it up for you, Pepper Knits. I'm a beginner knitter, so I'm just really learning, but this is one that I couldn't wait to knit up. Check the hat. Lockdown hair, sorry, I had to wear a hat. It's insane under there. But yeah, so I kind of wanted to knit that one up straight away, and yeah, I plan to sort of have knitted swatches of most of my colourways soon, but yeah, it's just having time really. So like I said, 20 hanks are available on pre-order. I will be dyeing up the pre-orders probably Monday. So if the drying gods are with us, I should have them out to you by Friday. That's the plan. Okay, so they're the 3 colourways. The Moon, the 3 new ones, King of Coins, and 4 of Wands. Now, again, all of them would go together. 4 of Wands and the Sun go together really nicely. But I actually think 4 of Wands just works by itself, to be honest. But you could have something like Queen of Coins working with King of Coins for a lovely purple. That could actually fade through to grey or fade through to white. So you've got all kinds of combinations you can work with on that. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the comments. They're great comments. Really good. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you want something that's kind of vibrant and bold, that's possibly where you want to go with those. Okay, let's clear the decks a little bit. Oh, I should just add, the Moon would go really nicely with 4 of Swords as well, for an Earth and Moon kind of thing. This is kind of, I think of this as the Earth, like the actual globe. So those 2 would go really nicely as a 2 skein fade. Okay. Like I said, jump into my DMs and ask me any questions. I'll happily take photos of certain hanks together if you want. So yeah, just ask. If I don't know, I can't help you. Okay, so let's I've got about 5-6 minutes left. Like I said, it always goes fast this time. I'm just going to talk you through, because some of you may not have caught me on recent yarn festivals. A new collection that I've been dyeing up, which actually I'm going to be giving 10% of all the sales for the first year to the Great Barrier Reef organisation. So this is my Barrier Reef collection. This was the first of the colours, which is called Neptune's Beard. Okay, it's on a slub base, so it's merino and nylon slub. This has got kind of tealy grey, pops of blue, a little bit of rust in there, kind of rusty orange colours and verdigris. So you get kind of mix of bluey, tealy grey. It would look really nice with a sort of neutral blue, or a neutral, when I say neutral, I mean not speckled. So a semi-solid blue or grey yarn. And it actually looks really nice knitted up. I'll just show you. I'm currently knitting a Radiate shawl, and I'm adding a little bit of the Neptune's Beard slub just for texture in the ends, just in the last few rounds. So I've got these kind of bubbly texture bits. Again, I can do custom orders on most things, so just slide into my DMs and let's talk. Next is Turbinaria. So Turbinaria is a kind of hard coral. These are all based on corals and seaweeds. So Turbinaria is a hard coral. This is kind of yellow, muted down to sort of lemony colours. We've got a bit of brown and a bit of grey in there, so we get those kind of dirty yellow colours, but in terms of texture, it's lovely. And it would actually go really nicely with Rhodophyceae, which is kind of a brown. So those two together actually go quite nicely together. They all kind of work quite well. If you want something really contrasty, but the browns and the greys picked up in that one actually look quite nice together. So as a pop, that'd be really nice. So that's Rhodophyceae. Muted dusty pinks through to kind of dark maroony browns. We've got all sorts of colours in there. So yeah, another nice one. This one is called, sorry, I have to look it up. Alcianesha. So Alcianesha is a family of soft corals. These are mainly like fan corals. So we've got like lovely purpley pinks, bit of orange, bit of red. There are some dusty colours in there, so there's some sort of muted bits, but we've got kind of all sorts of, and this would make a really nice shawl too. Yeah, totally agree. Or a cowl or something like that. Okay. Or if you just want texture, this kind of yarn for sections, and then something like just normal sort of Corriedale sock in a kind of pink or a purple or a lilac would all work. There's loads of colours in here that would work, so we can match something up for you if you just slide into my DMs. And I've got a set of kind of semi-solids I can show you, which I don't keep in stock, but I do kind of use to talk through options with people. Okay, so Alcianesha, love the purple in there. And the last one on this base that's currently out, so there's 5 currently out, is this one. This is Nepthia, which is a kind of, I don't really do pastels. I've worked that out. It's mainly brights that I do. But this is kind of as pastel as I'm ever going to get, I think. We've got a little bit of pastel blue in there, pastel pink. There are some bright areas of magenta. The light's not picking it up real well. Hopefully that's better. Right through to sort of quite pale pinks and a tiny, tiny touch of purple. So we've got, that again would be a really nice shawl with, say, pink or lilac-y purples. Go really nicely together. As it's kind of fingering weight, and it's got some nylon, it would work with most sock yarns and stuff as well. So, okay, so just to recap, because the names are tricky, I'm testing myself now. Nepthia, Alcianesha, Rhodophyceae, Turbinaria, and Neptune's beard. Okay. I have 2 more colourways which are coming out in a kit, probably in the next couple of months, but stay tuned. If you want to subscribe to my website, to my mailing list, I will keep you posted. I only send emails out maybe once every 2 weeks or so, unless there's a show, and I'll send an extra email just as a reminder. What else can I tell you? I've literally only got a minute left. So, yeah, as I said, jump into my DMs if you find that something's not available on the website. Most things are on pre-order at the moment, which I call to die for. I have also open shipping across the world again. So I know that there's issues with customs charges and things like that. I've been reliably informed by the post office that if you have a smallish parcel, it will sometimes get through with no customs charges. So if you have any questions or queries about customs and shipping, again, just message me. I'm here to help you. That's my job, really. And as I said, I try and get everything out in the next week. So if you order from me as a pre-order, you should, if the drying gods are smiling on us, have your yarn by end of next week or very early in the week after. Obviously, that's UK. If you're living further away, it will obviously be depending on the delivery times, which are up in the air at the moment. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a lovely rest of Yorkshire Yarn Fest, and I will see you really, really soon. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.